Gemini, I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for August 2021. And yeah, let's do it. If you find this reading at a later point in time and it resonates, the message is likely for you. And with that, these are general messages, so they may not resonate with every single person. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So first card we have out here is the Six of Pentacles coming out. Equality, equalness, equality. Duh. Fairness, give and take, having enough to be able to do that, to give. In business matters, this can also talk about getting an increase in business, in customers and clientele. This can also, at the base of this reading, refer to a situation where equality is what we seek most. Show me the obstacle here for Gemini, please. So I'm going to take that. You have the Nine of Wands coming through here. This is keeping boundaries. You know, if you have an opinion about something, it's asking you to hold fast to that opinion because that is fair, you know. Perhaps there needs to be a better give and take between communication here, you know, with partners, business partner, love partners, people, friends, whatever it is. What is the root of this reading? So you have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups coming through here. So genuine communication, love, energy, as far as like connecting to person, feeling stabilized in that, feeling solid enough to communicate that way. New opportunities, new ideas, energies of inspiration here as well. Perhaps you or somebody is like guarding themselves from the new. Maybe we need to get out of a rut. I don't want to speculate too much with these right now. I just want to get the cards out and then we'll get into the messages. Recent past, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. So not a bad energy for the recent past. It definitely tells me that there's family energy, long-standing energy, financial abundance, job security, stuff of that nature. Let's just get this energy out. Present energy, you have the Seven of Wands. Future energy, you have the Knight of Cups. Where is Gemini within themselves? Three of Pentacles. Good. Show me more for Gemini. Two of Swords. More for Gemini. Five of Wands coming out in reverse. One more for Gemini, outcome energy. You have the Four of Swords coming out in reverse here, Gemini, with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. In work situations, this is something that I feel like you need to stand your ground, not in like a terrible way, like having to defend everything, like there's massive fighting, but like if you're trying to implement or introduce something into a situation, I'm feeling like there's an opportunity for that to happen, but maybe you need to do a little bit more convincing because I feel like somebody might not be taking you seriously, not like they think you're dumb, but like maybe they don't see what you're trying to propose to the situation, to the team, whatever it is. Maybe we need to have better communication when it comes to that, but I'm hearing that it's very important for you to maintain your position and continue to offer this idea, continue to create communication about that. No, I'm out of tea. So be it. Yeah, there is that energy being presented here, needing to have equal give and take, or at least have more of the floor, I'm feeling. So it's like needing to either, maybe you're coming up in a situation, or like needing to be taken more seriously. Perhaps after this, you'll be taken more seriously. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm going to try to move on here though, okay? With this being at the base of this reading, the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups, it's talking about emotional security, your happiness, It can also talk about a child being born as well. Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, like celebration for a new child in your life, if that's something going on externally or, well, from that. But it can also talk about communication that brings you a lot of happiness and new energy that is very connected. It feels, it makes you happy. So this can also be a new opportunity, especially in work too. I know this isn't the Page of Coins or the Ace of Coins, but it's almost as if the communication brings a lot of happiness or a positive change to something. In this past energy, the Ten of Pentacles, it's telling me that you are coming from a stable situation, or at least one where finances, foundation, there was stability there. And again, moving forward here with the Seven of Wands, it's an interesting energy to have in the present just because it's kind of piggybacking off of this Nine of Wands. It's needing to find a different perspective, needing to see something in a different way. And if you're dealing with people, I feel like there's a better way for them to pay attention or look at something. I feel like something's overlooking something. And I don't feel like this is like a crumbling relationship or like some sort of drastic problem. I just feel like, you know, this reading, I feel like there is a need to get on the same page with either a person or a group of people. And we're having a little bit of a difficulty being able to do that. But again, I need you to stay firm in your directive, stay firm in what you are presenting. Maybe it needs to be expressed in a different way, but, you know, staying firm in it. This is a change of opinion here, or at least needing to change somebody's opinion, you know. So keep going at it. With the Knight of Cups coming through here with the future energy, very positive. This is now where we get to express ourselves. And I feel like there's a lot of passion behind this. This can be a love connection, you know, person coming in for a love connection. This can also talk about whatever you're presenting. You're very passionate about it. There's a lot of creativity that you've put into it. And also this gives you the opportunity to shine. It gives you the opportunity to present something in a very unique way, you know, which may also be in a way that changes people's perception of what you're trying to get across. So keep that in mind. With the energy where you're at within yourself, within the situation, you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a great energy, especially when it comes to communication. This is basically, so you may be proposing something to a boss and you're like, no, fucking listen to me. Just listen to me. You know, it's like you're up against an energy that might be a little bit bigger than you, but it's like you still have to like either prove yourself or keep going with whatever it is that you're trying to get across. This is being able to have communication, being on the same page with people. The Two of Swords here with what's coming toward you, it's again lack of communication. So it's back and forth. I'm gonna definitely clarify everything. You know, but also decisions that need to be made too. So that may be the next phase in what's coming through. So we could get to communicate about something, and now we need to actually make it happen. And now the communication has happened. How do we actually make it work? With the hopes and fears, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So it tells me that there's a diminishment of conflict, being able to communicate with equality. You know, sometimes this can talk about even further making something, like exacerbating a problem with communication, but that's not what I'm feeling here. The Four of Swords is the outcome. It's telling me that there has been a period of, it can talk about rest, but I'm feeling a period of like slight stagnancy or where things weren't moving and now they're moving. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this energy rocking and rolling. I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Please clarify this reading for the sign of Gemini. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in a work relationship. This can be a foundation for love where two partners need to be able to see eye to eye on a view or something specific that is integral to their future. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This doesn't feel like the foundation is problematic. It just feels like communication needs to be better assessed, better accepted, more accessible, or better understood. Okay, so please show me these 6 of Pentacles here for Gemini. So you have the Page of Swords. So again, communication. For some of you, this is talking about your home foundation, or the foundation of the basis that you're dealing with, the base of what you're dealing with. I'm sorry, not basis, base. The Page of Swords is an interesting one just because, especially in like anything that needs to have, you know, signatures or any contractual energies that may be present. It's asking you to pay a lot of attention to these things. So be mindful of that as well. This can also talk about presenting something for getting things better in a row, getting things better aligned so they're more functional for everybody involved. You know, it's not a bad energy. It's just something where we need to have communication. And it looks like you've been able to look at a situation and kind of spearhead where it needs to be changed as well, Gemini. So good on you, you know. Show me the 9 of Wands here for Gemini. What are we needing to... I feel this card often can talk about putting up boundaries and barriers and feeling like you need to, you know, you're tired and wounded, but you're still in the battle. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like you need to stick to your directive. You need to stick to your guns when it comes to what you are trying to express, because there's importance in that. And hold on to that belief, you know. I think it can change something. So show me the 9 of Wands here for Gemini, please. You have the 7 of Pentacles coming out in reverse with the 9 of Cups. So then we move to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. Do you remember when I just recently said, when I literally just said, be careful about what you sign, you know, if there's any documentation or anything like that. Something may need to be revised, so be able to look at the fine print in a situation, or be able to look through the loopholes in a situation, if that's something that makes sense for you, if you're like dealing with signing paperwork or any contractual exchanges. You know, because the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is saying, right now is not a good time to sign something without like going over it with a fine-tooth comb. This can also talk about, actually, I'm going to stop there because that's literally what I don't want to talk about what it can actually talk about. I'm going to let it be, because that is the message that I received, and I don't want to like go all over the place with it. That is the message I received, and I'm going to respect that. You also have the 9 of Cups coming out with that energy as well. So, you know, as far as business pursuits is concerned, this is being able to get on the same page with people that are in your circle, being able to have equal and fair exchange. This is also moving towards a situation that actually ends up being quite positive, and getting things in motion. But there's something here that needs to either be that needs to be looked over, not overlooked, looked over, and there needs to be a course correction in something. And for you, if you're presenting that to a group of people or a boss or something like that, it's asking you to, if you're not being listened to at this point, be persistent with it, okay? Because there's something that needs to change about that. Show me the Page of Wands and the 10 of Cups here for Gemini. Four of Pentacles coming through here with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Pentacles is an interesting one just because it can talk about withholding sometimes, not allowing anything in, not allowing anything out. It's a card that can sometimes talk about stagnancy, miserly ways. It can also, again, be very much like, this is my opinion. I am not changing it. There's something here in this reading, and you know, because we're doing a general read, I can't be like, this is exactly what it is, but there's a heavy energy here in this reading that is talking about standing your ground and not being swayed by something, and that actually ends up helping those that are involved here, Gemini. And there's an act of communication or the necessity for communication in the situation, which moves things forward. This is also a card for streamlining things, so they have a very smooth effect once they are enacted. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant here with the Ten of Pentacles. With this and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of tens here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. I feel like you're very dutiful here, Gemini. Also, with this too, this can talk about a long-standing relationship, you know, with a marriage of that nature. And it can also talk about being part of a very large corporation or a business or a hospital or something large here that is very integral. And there's something about willingly carrying a burden to maintain things going. We're not trying to maintain the status quo. I think that that's what's kind of tripping me up here a little bit, just because it's like we're trying to challenge something, but it's for the betterment of everybody involved. So keep at it. It's uncomfortable. Show me the Seven of Wands here for Gemini. You have the Nine of Swords coming out for this Seven of Wands here, Gemini. Now, the Nine of Swords is an energy that is our thinking process, having something cycle over and over and over again in the mind. It's a worrisome energy. And I feel like we're trying to get away from that. I feel like we're trying to lead something in a different direction. I feel like this may also be where you are communicating in a very direct way with others, very clear, very direct, very succinct communication. And it's something where you have to kind of be like in the spotlight for something. That's what it feels, or at least you're kind of under the microscope, if you will. There's something here that is more so watching you. Not in a bad way, but just the focus is on you. Conveying anything here. What is this Knight of Cups about? You have the Six of Swords coming through here with the Knight of Cups. And it's interesting because the Seven of Wands is the bottom deck here. This is the Seven of Wands here. So what I'm seeing is a shift now. You've expressed yourself. You've stood your ground. There's something within communication that is actually bringing a transformation to things. And the Six of Swords with this is telling me that you are moving away from whatever was problematic, or you're helping a team move away from whatever is problematic. You've been the catalyst for this. And I think there's actually a genuine energy of satisfaction, but also appreciation for that. So good, you know, definitely good. Show me the Three of Pentacles here for Aquarius. No, for Gemini. Might be dealing with an Aquarius, but Gemini. The Hangman here for the Three of Pentacles coming through. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. So whatever you're proposing to people or to a person, there's some wait time, there's some lag time here. It's kind of like people are needing to get on board with it. So everybody needs to commit to this. I'm not seeing that there's any problems with it. It just seems like it's going to take an extra minute of time, you know, or a little bit of time for this to change, just because we need to understand that there is more balance in this direction. Show me the Two of Swords for Gemini in regard to what is coming toward them. You have the Empress here. So Emperor, Empress. If this is a love relationship, this is something where you're having a deep communication with the partner about perhaps moving, perhaps changing jobs, perhaps dealing with something that is going to potentially destabilize your foundation a bit, and it's being on the same page. And I feel like there's been a considerable amount of trying to get on the same page with this person through communication, but it feels like there can be communication here. Give me one more for the, okay, hang on, it's on the floor. Ew. You have the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles coming out here. So positivity, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If this is a love connection or if this is a family connection, partnership, you know, this is about positively moving forward with a situation where you do have equality. There is new give and take. There is equal give and take. In situations, if you have a business together with your partner, your marriage partner or your family business or something of that nature, this is talking about new opportunities for clientele. And I feel like it is something that helps to solidify this situation and make somebody who was kind of doubting it feel better. I think that that's what this whole message is about. It's like trying to convince somebody or show somebody a different opportunity or a different way to see something. And maybe they've been having a difficulty doing that. And now it's like the proof is in the pudding. We get to experience more here. Show me this Five of Wands in reverse, this loss of conflict here. Show me the Five of Wands in reverse. So you have the Knight of Wands moving forward with the Page of Wands. It's very positive energy. It talks about new opportunities being presented to you, being open to new opportunities, taking the challenge, exploring things, being new. It's being excited about opportunities. And maybe we've had some backlash for that, or maybe that's been kind of what we're trying to move towards. But now we're free to do so. We're free to communicate about it. And I feel like both parties are at least on the same page when it comes to that. Show me the Four of Swords in reverse here for Gemini, please. You have Judgment coming out, Gemini, with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, getting past difficulties and disagreements, having taken enough time to look at a situation from all angles, and now we make a decision. This is a long-standing energy. This is going to require patience, which maybe is why there's been such a hold up here, because it's kind of a big maneuver. But overall, Gemini, it doesn't seem bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get some oracles out, and we shall see. Can you show me the energy presented for Gemini, please? August 2021. Yeah, you have change happening, threw itself out there really hard. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I feel like there's been some sort of energy of like not wanting to move, not wanting to endeavor or travel or see something in a different way. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have Judgment again. Judgment is the last card as the outcome. I understand that I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. You know, maybe somebody's been challenged to see something in a new way. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like there's a lot of positivity moving forward. Hi, Marcel. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Such sassafras. Oh, such sassafras. Oh, my goodness. Puff. Okay, so is there anything for Gemini in this reading? Okay, so love yourself first is coming out. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I can see that, sure, but also your self-respect in remaining very firm in your belief in something can also lead you to be more attractive as well. It helps the situation. I'm going to get a card out for that just because that seems a little bit vague. Can you show me love yourself first? You have the Hierophant here. So this energy can talk a lot about a connection. The foundation, you have the Hierophant twice here, especially on the Ten of Pentacles. So likely some of you are dealing with a long-standing relationship, possible business partners with a partner, your husband or wife, or maybe you are venturing into something uncharted territory in that regard, and maybe this is trying to get it off the ground as well. Either way, there's a stabilization here, which is good, but it comes through a lot of communication. And what I'm feeling is kind of like excessive communication to a point, because somebody's not like wanting to see something a different way or budge. Can you show me change? Seven of Cups coming out in reverse. So anything that has been confusing regarding change, options regarding change, here we are deciding here. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of this is requiring you to walk away from something. This deck is splitting and we're getting the Ace of Wands. So take advantage of opportunities that are being presented to you, and also take advantage of the opportunity that is being created here, because I feel somebody is doing the footwork for something to be created in a very positive way. Show me Judgment. Judgment also is at the bottom of the deck for that. So maybe that Eight of Cups is like, moving away from something or having to leave something that, you know, people don't like change. Show me Judgment. You have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Nice. With the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, of course. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I'm sorry, Pisces energy. And Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Ten of Cups here twice. So with Judgment, I feel that you are able to appeal to somebody's better senses. Also, it's done with love. There's nothing here that feels, you know, uncomfortably bad or deceptive. It just feels like somebody needs to get their point across, and it's done so with an element of care and consideration. In work situations, it's very positive, and I feel like you need to appeal to somebody's logical side. Maybe that's where the slip up is, because we have the Knight of Cups here. Maybe it's coming out a little bit too like creative or a little too loose, and we need to tighten that up so we can present it to somebody in a more logical way, more practical or professional way. And with the Ten of Cups here too, it benefits all in a very positive energy and light. So this is what I have for you guys. I know this is not what everybody is experiencing, but if this is something that you're dealing with, I hope that this moves through beneficially, and I hope that you take your time and do it right, and somebody listens to you and takes heed. So yeah, positive change is happening. It's just getting it off the ground and making it happen, getting people to listen to you. So I'm going to leave this here, Gemini. I hope that this situation is helpful to you. I hope this reading is helpful to you. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate to my channel, it greatly helps me. And the link is in the description box below if you want to do that. And if you're seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you soon. Take care, you guys. Bye.